to help out people just like Samanthi to realize their dreams. So we'll speak to you more about where I Am Sri Lanka is going. I think we have your co-founder as well as your brother who will be on the next segment. Now he's someone who has gone a long way and done so much.
He's the project manager of finding Samanthi's mother, and he has assigned her his own group of members who have been directly involved in this particular project. I think Shiraz will be joining us soon, so we can take more information from him as well.
Alright. And you also mentioned, Samanthi, that you have a brother who has also been adopted, and he's living in Norway with you now. So let's talk about your family. What is it like living in Norway with your parents? Because we in Sri Lanka would love to know as well.
It's definitely something else growing up with a brother that is from Sri Lanka, but it's not the biological brother.
Yes.
But we've always been very close, and it's never been a question if we were brother and sister. But I have more the feeling that I'm Sri Lankan than he has.
Okay.
So, but he is very curious about land as well.
Yes. I'm sure you have his support as well.
Yeah, very.
Besides your parents being with you all the way. But now that you have a family of your own, is it great for you that you finally found your roots as well?
Really great.
Yeah, definitely.
My man and everyone is very happy for me. So they will love to come here as well, and my parents as well.
Yeah. They'll also be visiting Sri Lanka after 21 years.
Yeah.
If they do
my
come.
mother was actually coming with me because she wants to meet my biological mother again.
Oh, okay.
But she broke her leg, so she couldn't come. The next time she will come.
She will be coming.
Yeah.
Pushini දැන් අවුරුදු 21කට පස්සේ ඔයාට ඇත්තටම එදා සමන්තිව බාරගත්ත දෙමාපියන්වත් හම්බ වෙන්න පුළුවන් දැන් එන අනාගතයේදී ඒක නම මොනවද හිතන්නේ
මම ඒගොල්ලන්වත් බලා ගන්න සන්තෝෂයෙන්
So she'll be meeting the parents that she gave over Samanthi to after 21 years as well. So she's very happy to meet them as well. But ඒ වෙලාවේ ඔයා බාර දෙද්දී ඔයා ඒගොල්ලන් ගැන හොයලා බැලුවද මොන වගේ දෙයක්ද දැන් සමන්තිට වෙන්න යන්නේ
මම එතනදී මේ උසාවි මාර්ගෙන්නේ දුන්නේ දෙනකොට මම ඇහුවා මට ආයි මෙයා ලැබෙන විදියකට මට මේව කරන්න මම බලන්නේ මට කොහොම හරි
So when she gave her over to the courts, she actually thought about if she can maybe get her back later on as well in the adoption process. But අපි හොයාගමු ඊට පස්සේ මොනවද උනේ
ඊට පස්සේ කිව්වා මේ තාත්තේ උදා වෙයි හොම යනකොට කියලා මම කොහමද හැදුවයි කියන හැඟීම දැනගන්න ලැබුණොත් ඇති කියලා මම වගේ මින්න තාත්තේකට මට උදා කරොත් ඇති කියලා ඉතින් දැන් මට එනමයි කියලා මේගොල්ලෝ වැඩසටහනේ මට දැනගත්තු ගමන් මාර ආසාවක් තුන දැන් එනවනේ ලංකාවට කියලා.
So at that moment they have told her that maybe sometime in the future it will just happen for you and maybe you will meet your daughter, because she just wanted to know how the daughter has grown up and how she will look, and it really has happened because of I Am Sri Lanka and because of all the work that you've done and even the passion that you had to come back to your roots, Samanthi. But when it's now communication is, you don't know any Sinhala and I'm sure Pujani knows very little English. So what do you find that a barrier or just emotion is enough?
The I Am Sri Lankan people have been helping me a lot with the translation.
I see, okay.
But I guess in the future I have to learn the language, and till then we have to use the Bhataya language.
But just feelings, and I think a lot of communication is non-verbal.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's
emotional communication.
Emotional communication. And there are some things that really transcend things like language. And then you come all this way, so many thousands of miles to find your biological mother, and I think communication becomes something very small when you come that far to find what you want. Alright, so with that, I think we're going for a very short break, and when we come back we will be here with your brother Shiraz as well, and he'll speak to us more about the I Am Sri Lanka initiative as well as the journey that many of our viewers out there can also take when it comes to finding out their roots. So we'll be right back after the break. Do stay with us on Good Morning Sri Lanka. Good morning, Sri Lanka. Welcome back to the show. Now, if you did miss a really beautiful first segment that we had on today's show. We are speaking to a young lady who was born Sri Lankan, but 21 years ago she was adopted by Norwegian parents and raised as a Norwegian, but she is someone who never forgot her roots, and she has gone on a long, beautiful journey to find her biological mother, coming back here to Sri Lanka. And we just met her mother Poojani as well. We have Samanthi Prasangika again on the show, and also the individuals who made it possible for her to find her mother. Now they are co-founders of an initiative called I Am Sri Lanka, and you've already met Israt Ismail, who is one of the brothers who have co-founded this initiative, and we also have his brother Shiraz Ismail on the show. Good morning.
Hi, good
Shiraz.
morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Now you watched the first segment, and it was a very emotional segment, I think, for both Samanthi and her mother as well when it came to speaking about the story. But we know how Samanthi started out, and the first step she took, contacting you on Instagram and asking whether you could help her. But then, I mean, what was the step like? Because you mentioned earlier, Samanthi, that there were just adoption papers and a couple of pictures that you had to go on. So let's speak about the process. How you found out more details?
We had 2 pictures in our hand.
Okay.
So which was taken at the hospital in Boralla. So we went to the address and met so many people actually, and we got the details of everyone, and we got so many addresses of those periods adoption. So we went to each and every addresses and went
Wow.
it's,
So you
it's,
had to,
it's still
there was a list, it sounds like something from a movie where you have a list of addresses
It
and you're
was a
just going,
challenge, and
yeah.
we just wanted to do it for fun and also as a great help
Of
to
course.
find her own mother. But this will create a change in our community, and also it will create a change in our day-to-day life. So we will be happy forever because we did this. So this is also the
Absolutely.
first challenge. And
So
when
you
I
had
spoke
the
to-
list, and then you went from house to house?
we went each and every addresses. Because somebody told us this address was this photo I have seen some. We met one old nurse.
Yeah,
from one
actually we
hospital.
finalized Rajagiriya. From all our searching we found that she should be living in Rajagiriya.
Okay.
We finalized 3 addresses and went to those addresses with our team members. Then we found a lady there. Then we met a lady, and she said after seeing the picture, "Oh, this is Priyankika, I know her. So this is her home."
Oh.
I was like, then
After
that's
all
how
that
we
searching,
started.
yeah, when you hear those words, it must
Yes,
have been
it was
amazing.
like a dream come true. Like then
Yeah, after that actually he phoned me and said, Nana, this we found a place and what to do next, and he was like so shocked. And we gave we couldn't meet Samanthi's mother on the same day. Actually there was another incident happened. I would like to tell that also here. Because when we went there we met Samanthi's grandmother and Samanthi's brother-in-law
and uncle.
So we asked about Samanthi's mother, whether we can meet up her, and they gave a number, and we gave our number to them to contact us back, and we told that we would like to connect her on
But we didn't reveal that this story.
yeah
We said that we wanted to meet Poojani for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we didn't know the background,
Samanthi, even you're hearing this story for the first time, aren't you?
She was in contact all the time, almost 24 hours
that
on
was
WhatsApp.
another good thing, and
Yeah.
she was always on the communication throughout the hours we did it. Then we gave the number, and again we got back, and after 2-3 days we got a call back again from them, her mother, saying this is what, and I would like to meet us. Then Shiraz and his
When
team,
our team actually, with my colleague Infar, Rizwan, Irfan, Shifan, Ramlan, and so many, our full team went to meet
and
Mahesh, Washan.
there are a lot of guys
The full
involved.
set
So there were
went to
so many
for the
people,
meeting.
Samanthi, who were involved in finding a mom for
And
you.
also not forgetting Chamarika, and she's also in the team. So yeah,
So all of you decided that you will go and speak to her?
Yeah, So we went and that was an emotional.
Yeah, actually, then the day we went to meet her mother, actually we found her grandmother where
We met 3 days before.
3 days before, and she passed away on that day.
Oh.
So it was something really emotional, and we couldn't really believe it. So we had to report this to Samanthi, and we reported her.
Yeah. Yes.
And the day we met her mother, it was a great, it was something different for me.
The day you met Pujani.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, then we actually we felt that her mother, Samanthi's mother, by losing her mother, she's getting her own
She's
daughter
gaining
back.
someone special back into her life.
Yeah, so that's what happened. And
Wow. I mean,
but in between there are long stories and a lot of friends and volunteers and our team members, they really worked hard and traveling all over Colombo and all over the different places.
definitely.
Initially, the address was given. It was addressed to. The address was given as like she was living in Mathura or something.
Mathura,
Mathura.
which is very far away from
Very far.
Colombo.
Yeah. Finally ended up in Rajagiri.
Rajagiri. So you really
The
have
world is
gone all. It's been an island-wide hunt, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And they found your mother, Samanthi. So what was it like? How did you keep in touch? And really, I thought to ask you this question: when you found them on Instagram, how did you realize that they were trustworthy and they would really help you with this, what you really dreamed about?
I didn't even know if I could trust them at first, but I just think I felt the instinct that I
You went with
could
your
trust.
gut feeling.
Yeah, I was willing to trust them, but I didn't give too much information in the beginning. We were speaking a little bit before,
Okay.
and the more I was speaking with Shiraz, then I realized that I could trust him, and I saw that he personally was very into the story. So I think that helped a lot, that they used their own emotions in it, and it was not all professional. So
And all along the way, you mentioned that you were connected with the process as well.
yeah.
So did you find out at that moment about even your biological grandmother passing away? Just
Yeah, that made me very sad because I've always wanted to meet her. But I guess everything happens for a reason.
For a reason.
And we have 5.5 hour different time.